Are you picking up a mobile order or using the app for the orders today? Thank you for choosing Taco. Are you picking up a mobile order?
Good morning, everybody. You're listening to The Voice. Come on, Dean, and one and only Steve Harvey got a radio show. Here we go today. I think I have something for a lot of people today. At least I hope I do. And this is about on your journey. And this is about something that happens to us all. I mean, what happens to all of us from time to time when we get discouraged? What happens to all of us when we feel like quitting? What happens to all of us when we have that turn back moment? What happens to all of us when it don't seem like it's going to pan out? Because I want you to understand something, that everyone, every single living soul has those thoughts about something at some point in their life. I mean, you know, look, I've oftentimes been discouraged about things not happening as fast as I'd like them, or things don't pan out the way I would like for them to have panned out. I mean, there's so many ways to get discouraged. But what my encouragement to you is, when discouragement comes, is understand this. It is a part of the growth process. It is a test. It is a test of your faith. How bad you want it. Do you really believe? That's all faith is simply, and I've said this how many times, faith is the belief in things that you cannot see. So when discouragement comes, setbacks comes, it is a test of your faith. At least it's been that way for me. Now, other people can explain it another way. I'm not other people. I can only give it to you the way it's come to me and throughout my life. And man, oh man, oh man, discouragement sometimes is tough to deal with. Because it seems at times when you are discouraged that it's so absolute, that this means the end. And if you allow it to set in, it can be just that, the end of you. When really it was a test. That's all it is. But the majority of people that I know who are not successful, or who have told me the story of how they gave up, it was because at a moment of discouragement that they allowed it to set in, and it became so engulfing that it became the reason why you shouldn't finish. And then they started justifying it with, here's one that I hate to hear. Well, if it's God's will. Excuse me? If it's God's will that you fail, if it's God's will that you're not successful, if it's God's will that you lay down and give up, it's God's will that you allow yourself to amount to not reach your potential, that's God's will. That's not the God I know. That's not the God I've served. That's not the God I've read about. That's not the God I believe in. I'm sorry. My mother always taught me something, that he didn't bring me this far to leave me. I just don't believe that. Not for a second. Now, have I convinced myself of some things? Yep. Have I allowed the devil to come into the picture and paint a different one for me? Yep. I've done all of that. But you can't blame that on God now. Come on. So, when discouragement comes, try to look at it, if you can, as a test of your faith. And you merely have to pass the test. It could be for a day, a half a day, a few hours, a week, a few weeks. It don't matter. Don't nobody know how long the test period is. Your job is to keep the faith and keep moving. Keep the faith and keep moving. Keep working. Keep believing. Keep hope alive. That's your job. If you do that, that's how you pass the test. It could be over tomorrow. It could be over in 2 weeks. It could be over in a month. You don't know. But all you got to do is wake up and keep the faith and fight the discouraging feelings. And how do you do that, Steve? Now, here we go. This is the part I know about for sure. Because how many times I've had to fight off discouragement in order to get to where God wanted me to be. What do you do when you become discouraged? Well, I think of the outcome. When I get discouraged about a task, I think about the outcome. Man, what would it be like if I were to complete the task? What would it be like, man? What would the outcome be for me if I hung on in there? If I didn't give up? If I imagine if I don't quit, I imagine if I don't give up, what would it be like? Man, suppose everything I'm hoping for comes true. But if I don't quit and give up, that might just be the case. I start talking to myself like that. I think of what the upside is. What's the upside to staying with it? You see, all this is the same thing. I'm just giving you different ways to look at it. I'm saying the exact same thing over and over, but I'm just trying to find the switch that connects in your mind where you could say, okay, man, I'm gonna hang in there. Because if you think of the outcome and the outcome is appealing to you, if you imagine what it would be like if you don't give up or you don't quit, if you think only of what the upside is to staying with it, and then I go, where can this lead to? If I stay with it, man, and the outcome comes true, where else could that lead me to? Because, I mean, there's always more to it. So where else could this lead me to? What are the possibilities, man? What are the limitless possibilities? What could God possibly have in store for me if I just hang in there? If I pass this test of faith? If I just pass this test? That ain't gonna be the only one, but you gotta get past this one though. Then you're gonna hit a smooth plane, then it's gonna be another one. It's gonna be another one. Life ain't nothing but a series of tests, man. Man, when you're thinking about giving up, when you're discouraged, think of the outcome. Imagine what it would be like if you don't quit, if you don't give up. What's the upside to staying with it? Where can this all lead to? What can this get you to? If you do this and you get to where you think you want to be, oh my God, what's after that? What are the limitless and endless possibilities of holding on to your faith? What could really be out there for me, man, if I just pass this test? You gotta talk yourself into hanging in there.
You married, come on now, you know I got teeth. You know, I hate to be the bearer of bad news. I do. I hate to bring you this, but I got to call and tell you because this is some information that you need to know. You married your brother. You married your, come on now, you know I got teeth. You got to know it. We got to stop this.
Yeah, not marry your brother, hug your brother.
Let's go, kiddo.
Hello? Hello, I'm trying to reach a Carmen, please.
This is she.
Hi, Carmen. My name is Keith. I'm calling you from the insurance group.
Oh, hi, how are you?
Good. You and your husband, what is it, Harvey? Harvey, is that right?
Yes, it's Hardy.
Okay, you guys actually put applications that actually went in and got your physicals done for life insurance, right?
Yeah, that's correct.
Okay, actually, I'm calling you from the insurance group. I have you all's lab results and everything as far as your physicals and blood tests and things of that nature. Is there any way I could possibly talk to both of you guys at the same time, you and Harvey? Is that possible?
Well, sure. He's at work right now, but I can get him on the phone.
Okay, it will be, it'd be kind of easy if I kind of explain everything to both of you guys at the same time, if that's okay.
Okay, something wrong?
No, nothing's wrong. I mean, I think I need to just try to bring a few things to you guys' attention, but I think, you know, after that, it's pretty much you guys' decision on what you do. But I just wanted to let you know a few things about, you know, the results and things of that nature, life insurance, the whole 9 yards, okay?
Okay. Well, hold on. Let me see if I can get him on the phone.
Hello?
Hey, babe.
Hey, sweetheart.
Look, I got the insurance people on the line. They want to get both of us on the phone to talk to us about the insurance stuff.
Hey, Harvey, how you doing? This is Keith from the insurance group. How are you?
Hey, good. What's happening, Keith?
Good. Listen, I want to give you guys a call and kind of follow up and see you guys did physicals and blood tests and the whole 9 yards, and I want to give you guys a call. It's kind of better if I talk to both of you guys at the same time. So do you have a minute that we could actually use kind of get some of this information out to you?
Yeah. I'm on a break right now. I'm good.
Okay, great. First of all, we've gotten all your lab results back, everything, and I kind of got a few questions for you guys that I'm a little puzzled on. How long have you guys actually been married?
Well, we've been together about 3 years.
Okay, now, prior to being married 3 years, how long did you guys know each other before you got married?
I would say maybe about 5.5, 6 years.
About 6 years.
Okay. You guys have been knowing each other pretty close to 9 years now.
All together, yeah.
Okay. Are you actually from the same hometown? Did you grow up in the same hometown?
Yeah, we grew up. I'm sorry. Is this question? Is this about the insurance or?
Well, there's a few things that's actually puzzling, Carmen, that we need to. This is some news I actually did not bring you guys. I have to actually give you this news. Looking at our records, looking at all the test results, and let me be the first to tell you that we run these results over and over and over, trying to make sure we are completely 115, 20% right, okay?
What's the problem with the test?
Well, looking at our test, guys, Harvey, Carmen, it's indicating that you guys are related. And 9 times out of 10, you guys are siblings.
What?
Hold on, man. What? Oh. And I understand the shock. It took everything I had to make this phone call. I did not want to make it. But looking at our records, and we went over these records over and over, and the blood work tells us that you guys are actually siblings.
Man. This don't make no sense.
What is it?
Are you serious?
No, this is not a laughing matter, not a joking matter. You know, like I said, I did not want to call with this information.
Well, you did make the call, man.
Look, you need to go back. I don't know what you need to go back and double check the records or something because you've been married 3 years.
Check with the lab, man. Can you check with the lab and like call us back and let us know they made a mistake?
And I knew those questions would come up, and we went over it. We went over it and over it and over it.
Y'all need to go over it again because
Hold on, baby, I got this. You make the call, and this gotta be wrong. So what you need to do is make another call and call the lab and call us back and let us know that you either they made a mistake or something. You talking about me and my wife?
And I understand it, Harvey. Harvey, let me ask you this: is it possible? You know, and this is just a question. Is it possible that your dad and maybe her mom maybe knew each other at some point? And
what the you say about my mom and dad?
That's just straight. Look, you need to go back and do whatever you need to do. But I tell you what, you say something like that again, I tell you my baby's gonna be coming down there and beat your saying something like that.
Hold on, baby. Hold on, baby. Baby, hold on, baby. I got this. Hold on, I got it, baby. I got it. How you gonna call me with you? You found on you found us to do like that, but that ain't all I'm doing, sir, is bringing you the results. Why don't you bring me the results in person? I hope you.
That's what I'm talking about.
Hey, sir, even if you beat the messenger, at the end of the day, that's still your sister.
At the end of the day, I don't want them. Look, I don't care what you're talking about. Nothing. He ain't my brother.
I'm gonna find out whatever cubicle you in. You gonna call me talking about we brother and sister. That's my wife.
I understand that, sir. Somewhere down the line, somebody made a mistake, and you guys, a brother and sister, got married. I'm not at fault for that.
Well, let me tell you this. Don't you make a mistake to call me either one of these numbers again in your life.
Sir, I got one more test result I do need to get.
You got more test results.
Okay, hold on. What you been talking about, Bill? What else you got to say now? It's going to be worse than this.
The only other test result I have, ma'am, is that this is nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. You just got pranked by your girlfriend.
Oh, I told you ain't like her. I told you.
I got one more thing I got to ask both of y'all. What is the baddest, and I'm talking about the baddest radio show in the land? Steve Harvey Morning Show.
I'm through. Be back in the hour. I'm through.
All right, King of Pranks, thank you. Coming up next, it is Ask the CLO. Our Chief Love Officer Steve Harvey in the building right after this. It is time to Ask the CLO, our Chief Love Officer Steve Harvey. Here we go. Kay in Dayton writes, my husband prefers sexy time in the morning, and I'm okay with it, but he insists that I shower beforehand. I'd have to wake up earlier to shower before and after sex, so I won't be late for work. Why is he trying to regulate when I take my showers?
Why is any of that our business? That's like, just
Yeah,
a lady
they don't
in
really
here.
need us.
Why you trying to how you trying to tell me how to shower? Look, I don't really know how that's our business. Just say no. You don't have a problem with getting frisky in the morning. That ain't the problem. It ain't insistent that you be frisky. That ain't the problem.
Mm-hmm.
You're talking about whether you need to shower or not.
You're talking about bathing.
You must
When
be
you want to shower.
And he insists that you shower first. Hey, ma'am,
He's sweating a
Shirley,
lot.
what's the next question? I don't.
Okay, we'll move on. We'll move on. When in doubt, just take a shower. All right. Troy in Charlotte, CLO says, I'm having an affair with a younger woman, and every time we have sex, she asks me for money, or she wants me to buy her something. When we met, she was fine with dinner and drinks before sex. Was she asking for money? Why is she asking for money and gifts now? Why?
Because, dog, you are a sugar daddy. Why you don't understand this part right here? You're having an affair with a younger woman.
He thinks she likes him for him.
She don't. You are a means to an end. You are supposed to be a benefit package. This is an exchange you're having. Listen to me, dog. Listen to me. You are participating in the oldest profession known on record. It's a form of it. And you are participating in it. And you can call it what you want to call it. First of all, she ain't your wife. You think she gonna give you what you want without you giving her what she wants. How does that work?
It's an affair. She's much younger. So there you go.
This affair has a label to it. You are a sugar daddy.
With no shit.
Now, I don't know how old you are, bro, but you're older than her.
Yeah.
Listen to me. If Tommy, myself, were out there wilding, guess what we'd have to be?
Sugar daddy.
Two sugar daddies.
I would be such a low budget sugar daddy.
See, and now Tommy, he, you know,
Tight.
so
Wow.
nah,
All right.
bro, that's it.
All right, moving on to Risa in Seattle. Risa writes, I overheard my stepdad and my boyfriend talking about women. My stepdad said he hates he's married because a lot of women want to sleep with him. Really? He told my boyfriend not to ever get married. Can I tell my mom that her husband is unhappy? And he gave my boyfriend bad advice about marriage. Wow.
Well,
They own your boy. They own him. They own him.
They
back
coming at
then
him.
they didn't want me. Now I'm hot. They all on me.
Yeah. Wish I wasn't married.
It's probably not true.
Right.
I'm just gonna go out on a limb with that. Yeah, he done told his young boy, you knew how they wanted me. Boy, I got them draped on me like a bad set of curtains. Man, don't get married. I think it's a conversation you really just need to leave alone.
Tell
Now,
her
did
mom.
she say she
Don't break
overheard it?
Yeah,
said
she overheard it, and she's considering
Yeah.
telling her mom what she overheard her dad say.
It's her stepdad. Yeah, I don't think you need to say that.
Yeah.
You know,
We was in there joking.
why when ladies get information, they just can't hold it, use it to their knowledge? Why they gotta say something immediately?
Well, here's the thing.
Why do men?
Mama probably doesn't care with the dog.
Yeah, and why are men always saying stupid stuff?
You know, Shirley, answer the question.
Yeah.
Don't deflect with another question. Tommy asked you why y'all can't hold water. Why y'all gotta say something stupid? Because we stupid.
The end.
We're not denying it.
All right, last one, Steve. This is from Misha, Misha in Philly. Misha writes, I had a work trip, so I cooked all day on Sunday to leave meals for my husband and 2 kids. When I got back home 3 days later, my food was untouched. They said they ate fast food every day. I was so hurt. How could they all take me for granted? Wow.
Now, they didn't take you for granted.
What she cooked.
This is a lesson.
Then
What's the lesson?
They don't really care for your cooking.
You were gonna say that.
This ain't about gratitude or nothing.
She cooked all day Sunday so she could leave meals
Yeah.
for her family.
And what did you cook that you wanted to
didn't
hold for 3 days?
She didn't say.
And them kids and the daddy probably like, man, it's much quicker to just stop and grab some fast food than to heat this food up.
Yep. They getting a number one. How many?
Yeah. Oh, and let me tell you something else. They opened that pot up. They saw what you made.
I don't want that, Daddy.
Yeah.
And he didn't want it either.